Welcome back. We are here with part 15 of our eighth generation of our royal family, and we have three toddlers. So this video is definitely going to be about kind of establishing a new normal now that the war is over. So we are going to spend a lot of time figuring out what each sim wants and what they want to work on, like for their aspirations, their jobs, what they want the rest of their life to be like, so that we know what to do with them going forward. So that's pretty good. And we're also having some birthday stuff, so that'll also be good. It's the twins' birthday, I believe. Also, look at this. So I didn't even realize that the high school years patch that allows you to go to high school or toggle off that it'll ask you to go to high school also works for active careers. I didn't know that. But anyway, it's pretty cool. Moving on. The maid is totally going to put our cake in the fridge while we're trying to blow out the candles with the babies. But yes, Lucy and Milo, the twins, are aging up, and I really, for them, I wanted it to be kind of like, they're living in the royal household. Their aunt and uncle are the king or the future king and queen, and they are just getting like the best education, the best everything. So I made sure they got all their toddler skills, and I'm trying to do that for our prince as well. And then also I want them to like work on the childhood aspirations as much as they can. So I'm kind of thinking that for them that they're, you know, in a very privileged position and they're being given all these opportunities to learn and become great. So they'll definitely be marketable when they're older. I think Milo is going to be the Grand Duke, so, and then I'm sure Lucy will have no problems finding someone to marry. So that's what's going on with the kids. As for the adults, Winston, he's an elder. Honestly, during the war, I gave him a few extra days to live because I was worried about him dying during the war before we could bring him home. So he's kind of on his last leg. So we're not really planning too much for him, but I am having him help the children, do their learnings. If it says read with an adult, he does that. He plays chess with them, all that stuff. So Winston is definitely taking part in the children's learning stuff. And then we're having Cordelia continue to work on the grilled cheese aspiration. She just ate grilled cheese in space, which is excellent. And um, she needs to talk about grilled cheese with the Grim Reaper, which we can probably do when. Oh, shoot. I totally forgot about that. We're going to have to find a way to have some death in our lives. But anyway, and then Miguel, who has joined the scientist career now. So that is what's going on with him. He's doing an active career. I thought it would be good because he has a serial romantic aspiration now. And because of that, I think that having an active career is a good place for him to find people to flirt with and stuff. So, if you remember previously, he did talk to Becca Clark here. That she's a townie. He was talking to her before, but didn't feel ready because winter had just passed. But now that um, some time has gone by and he's just out there playing the field, so he is starting to get romantic with her, though she will not be the only one. And then we have Bellamy, who is working on the best-selling author aspiration. So she is writing a lot of books. It's actually making her a big celebrity. So there's that too. And I'm sure that she's also pretty famous for like ending the war. So she's in a good position. She's got a great reputation and all of that. And that is where everyone is starting out at. Pretty good. And yep. So we're just working on all of that stuff with everybody. Um, this part is a little longer than usual, mostly because I wanted to stay in this part until Winston passed away. He doesn't have very long left, so um, I just wanted to wrap that up here. It is a love day, which is, not really helpful for anyone because there's only one good couple in this household, but that's fine. So we have Milo working on the WizKid aspiration. and he is getting read to. He played the chess already. I'm trying to get Winston and Cordelia to do their love day stuff and flirt with each other and all that. And um, then we are going to, I think, go to work with Miguel today as well. And we had Lucy working on the creative aspiration. So there's that. Excellent. And here we go. So we're going to the scientist career. Honestly, the scientist career is definitely one of my favorites. I just feel like there's so much to do in this career. And not only that, but like with the detective and the doctor careers, I feel like it gets really repetitive. But with the science career, there's always something new to build. So I get really excited about that. I like that. And we're making really good money on royalties. So there's that as well. So what my plan for Miguel is at work is I do still want him to do good at work. So he's going to try to get all of his work tasks done, and then we'll maybe stay late and then flirt with coworkers. So that's the plan currently. Here we go. And he needs to read a book. He needs to get a breakthrough. He needs to have two breakthroughs. So there's that. He also needs to ask a coworker for a medal. He's not really friends with any of his coworkers yet, which is probably going to be a problem, but since we're planning on seducing many of them, it'll be fine. So we'll definitely be able to get with that. And then we also need to create the momentum conservator. That's the first thing we're building. But when I said introduce yourself to Luna Villarreal here, um, it like queued that before the momentum anyway, it doesn't matter. It's fine. So we're going to take a picture with her, start to get a little flirty. We can get all our love day stuff done here. Excellent. So he is going to be flirty with her. So the way that I usually approach serial romantic is not, I think ahead. So I know that we need to in the future be romantic with threesomes at the same time, and I know we need to have like 8 significant others. So that's why, even though maybe he wouldn't actually date so many people, I would say that he's dating he's going to at least ask all of these people to be his partner because he needs to get 8 of those. But we can break up with them easy. And I was also thinking about like what does Bellamy think of all this? And honestly, I don't think she cares. I think she would care if it like was too out in the open. Like she doesn't want to be embarrassed by her husband's antics, but she also doesn't really want to be his wife. So she doesn't really mind if he has, lovers or whatever, but she also, you know what I mean? So like it's okay if whatever he does behind closed doors, she doesn't care because it has nothing to do with her and she's happy to not have to be part that role in his life, but she doesn't want him to embarrass her, embarrass the royal family, you know, kind of cause a big scandal or anything. So that's where she's at. Although they do need to have another child because Zeus was born with blue eyes, and as is the rule in our kingdom, the monarch must have purple eyes. So that is a problem right now. So we need to at least have one more baby. Hopefully that baby will have purple eyes, but if they don't, then we will need to have another baby. I don't know. I feel like at some point I would cheat it, but that point has not come yet. So, anyway, we have the kids continuing to work on these aspirations. We need to get a little child violin in order to play the musical instrument for 5 hours or however long it is. So, we'll do that as well. And we've got everyone just working on their stuff. It's pretty excellent, actually. We also need Miguel to get his charisma up for his aspiration. So there's that. And also, I need him to have a breakthrough because he's like ready for a promotion, but he can't get a promotion until he has 2 breakthroughs, which is kind of annoying. So we're going to have to focus on that at home because you can get breakthroughs at home. So that's good. And yeah, as soon as he's, done with this, I think we're going to have that second baby. But I am going to queue up some pregnancies elsewhere in the world. So we are going to get a couple of other people in the world pregnant just because we want to fill up, especially after losing so many Sims in the war. We need to definitely fill our population. So, and also we want enough Sims for everyone to marry. So that'll be good. And then we'll get that done. So we are going to have them have another baby. I don't know. So I have the arranged marriages mod, and I don't know exactly how that works later. Like they could try for a baby right after they did their arranged marriage, but then after that, somehow it's like not showing up again, but it's okay because MCCC in the most recent update, now no strings attached to Woohoo is working again, so we can use that for our trying for a baby. So we'll do that, and then we will just kind of roll here. So everyone is working on their own stuff. If there's a change in sound quality, it's because there has been a small number of hours in between what I was just saying and right now. So just ignore that. But yes, so I was trying to get the kids to do the creative aspiration at the same time, and they were kind of getting in each other's ways. So that was whatever. But we couldn't continue with the mental aspiration until we got more homework, and it's the weekend. So I just figured we would have Milo move on to the creative stuff. So that's what he's doing right now. And we have a lot of birthdays coming up. Cordelia's birthday as well today or tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think, Sunday. And then we are, yep, you're all set. Okay. And then I wanted to make sure that he um, was working on his serial romantic aspiration as well. He needs to kiss 10 Sims. So we will just quickly give her a smooch and then be like, goodbye. So she does want to be, and Luna wants to be his girlfriend, which is good because now we have another girlfriend for our list. And she was like right there too, so awkward. But hey, guess you didn't see that, so let's give a smooch to you too. And also, it's okay too because kissing their hands when you don't have a very high romantic relationship also counts as a kiss. So that is good too for getting 10 Sims kissed. So that's about that. And we are just going to, yep, okay. Have three romantic relationships that are high at the same time. And we need to get a couple more drawings, and then we will have Lucy be done with the creative aspiration. And we're having Milo, they both need to use the activity table, but I don't feel like buying another one. So we'll just have him work on his mental skill while she's doing that. And then afterwards, we'll switch them. And Bellamy just finished a book. Look at these cute little kids. Okay, so she just finished a book, and there we go. She is pregnant, and hopefully this baby has purple eyes. Yes, I'm just checking out the future there, and we are just continuing here. She's doing good. She just needs to finish that last picture, and then we're all set. And then Winston, yeah, I'm checking Winston because he's supposed to be dead yesterday, but nothing is happening. So this is around the time when I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna stay until he dies, but he just like is not dying. He's not ready. So anyway, we're switching over to the mental career for Lucy, and then Milo is gonna get inspired again because for some reason that second picture didn't count. I think he like lost the inspired moodlet halfway through the picture. So then we will have Winston come play chess with Lucy 3 times, and then we will have him read to her as well. And Bellamy will publish her book. She is like a B-list celebrity now. It's kind of awesome. Also, I was snooping on what their baby was going to be. I gotta get some names ready. So we are gonna go with like Greek gods, that theme. So we're good here. I think it is very interesting that our first child, who we named Zeus after the king of the gods, is not going to end up becoming king. So I think that that's really interesting. Maybe there'll be some resentment there. We'll see as they get a little older. And okay, reading to the child. Excellent, excellent. And it is also now Cordelia's birthday, so that's good too. She's going to become an elder today. She's a little bit younger than Winston. Um, yeah, because Winston was the same age as Olivia, and Cordelia was younger, so that's okay there. She's our current queen. I mean, it doesn't really feel like it, but she is. Cordelia is the queen right now, so that's really good for her. I mean, honestly, she's a better person than her sister, so it's fine. But I mean, honestly, Bellamy is probably doing most of the queen stuff because she's going to become queen. And, Cordelia has kind of already lived her whole life. I mean, she's becoming an elder right now. So, you know, you know what? It's kind of like Charles. He became king when he was really old. Sorry, Cordelia. You're just like him. Um, but yes. So there we go. And I am pre-recording. That's why, like, I think right now the queen only died a couple days ago, but by the time you see this, it'll be a couple weeks because I'm going on vacation, so I'll be away. But I think that this is the last video I need to pre-record before my vacation, so I'm excited about that. And so anything that, if you guys have any suggestions or want to comment or anything, I will be away for a little bit, but I will come back soon. Here we go. Okay, and I wanted them all to have cake, but the cake immediately spoiled. So I was like, no, maybe better not. So let's not do that. And we will have her again playing chess, trying to get her mental skill up. Oh, we have writer's block. Okay, that went away. Now let's get back to writing. She's been writing more like fantasy books lately. I think that, she wrote so many books about the state of the kingdom that now that the war's over, she's just kind of like, trying to see how things go. So she's just trying some new genres and stuff. Very nice. And we're going to have Miguel come out here and just, flirt away with some random Sims that show up in the area. Very nice. We do need to kiss 10 Sims, so there we go. Also, I do want to, we need eventually to get 8 partners. Actually, I think he's straight though, so I think he'll get 8 girlfriends. Oh, hey. Hey, Collie. Um, nice of you to call. Your father-in-law. Very nice. We have a good relationship with the Alien Kingdom now that the war is over, so that's good. And here we go, just kind of getting romantic with her. We need to get our friendship up if we want to date as well, because if, you know, you can't, I mean, you could just become woohoo partners, I guess, but that's not what we're going for right now. And she's walking away. Nope, okay, bye. I tried. I really tried my best. Now we can't ask her to be his girlfriend anymore, so. Oh, and then she asked, okay, well, that's fine. That is totally good. Okay, so there we go. We're going to publish another book, and she is doing good. She did her homework. He is practicing on the violin. Our toddler has all the toddler skills up. Celebrities are just showing up at our house now. Bellamy is very pregnant. We're not going to have the baby in this one, though. We'll have the baby in the next one. We're just waiting for Winston to die, is basically the only reason I was continuing to play this video, and he just like was not going anywhere. Um, like you can see, he's now 2 days overdue. But something I did realize, we're going to get Miguel going here with other Sims, but um, something I realized, and I don't know if this is on purpose, if it's a bug, what the deal is with the game, but Winston has a fear of death and he's not dying. And I wonder if those two things are related because you'll see in just a minute when he talks about his fear of death, then he's like finally ready to die. So I don't know if you can die with the fear of death or not. So I'm just like really not sure what's going on there or if that's actually a feature of the new wants and fears system or if it was just a coincidence or what, but it's very interesting to me. If you like figure it out and know if it's on purpose or a coincidence, I would love to know because that actually could get kind of annoying if your Sims won't die. But we'll see. So here we go. She is going to just relax a little bit and then go write some more. And then we have the kids working on their things. This random celebrity that showed up to my house is on my computer now. Excuse you. And we'll get Milo working on the pictures. He has to draw all 5 pictures. And then you can see right here, this is where I'm figuring out his fear of death thing. So he's going to come to Cordelia and talk about his fear of death, discuss it with his wife. And so he gets over his fear of death and then immediately drops dead. That is why I'm thinking that it must be related. But I'm really not sure. So who knows? We'll have to see. We only have one data point. So we'll have to try and see how that goes. Okay, so we are going to engrave his urn epitaph. And there's some words that you say in your head all the time, but then when you go to say them out loud, it's like weird. Anyway, so we're going to go drop that off at the um, graveyard. Let's go do that. And we're going to bring Giorgio, that is his father as well. So Giorgio is going to come pay his respects as well. The current king of the alien kingdom, Giorgio. Very nice. So this is where we're going to wrap up with dropping off Winston's urn at the graveyard. Cordelia is, well, I guess what an elder is like 10, 11 days. So Cordelia is about that far behind. She'll probably be with us a couple more parts. So we are not done with Gen 8 quite yet. Look at those pictures of them when they're young too. How cute is that? Like it's just wild to me. Like look at how young she is there in that picture. Now she's an elder. Oh. Anyway, I'm getting distracted, but I was also thinking about whether or not I should put these you know shields for the war on different things, but I was like, okay, fine. You guys participated. Like, you all get a little fancy thing, so that's fine. Anyway, that's where we're going to wrap up. So I hope that you enjoyed this one. We were working on everybody and their different skills, their different aspirations, just what is going on with all the Sims, and trying to establish, what their lives are now that the war is over and how their lives are going. So that's what's going on there. And we will continue with all of these events and kind of seeing how things grow, what drama comes out of it, because there will be. And then we'll just get going on Gen 9. So I'm really excited about that. I hope you are too. And I'll catch you in the next one.